Hello and welcome to the first of the many episodes of Checks and Balance. We are here, Gomesh, myself, with Swaroop, Swaminathan, ahead of the World Chess Championship. Uh, the clash between Liren and Gukesh. Swaroop is going to be there as well in Singapore, covering the championship as well. But Swaroop, before the tournament starts, before the championship starts, your first thoughts on what to expect from the contest.
I have spoken to a lot of people about this match, and all of them have just said one thing that Gukesh is going to win. He's going to, I mean, he is already the youngest challenger to the throne, and in a few weeks, almost all of them,
Including Liren at some level.
including Liren himself, feels that the match will be won by Gukesh. If recent history is anything to go by, Liren has won one classical match in 2024 after Liren's win beating Jan Nepomniachtchi last year. He's had mental health issues, he's had trouble sleeping. All of it has added to the chess world, anointing Gukesh as the favorite for this match. At some level, it is a hard narrative to go against because just the sheer number of, I mean, if 100 people see outside and say it is night, at some level, you also think that it is night, even if you yourself haven't gone outside and checked. But then also on the other side, Liren has something that Gukesh has never experienced before. That is just the actual playing in the World Championship, and at some level that has to count for an awful lot. Saying all of that, having watched Gukesh closely over the last 2 years, I think that Gukesh is the favorite.
During the Chess Olympiad was how Prague has been this prodigy. Praggnanandhaa has been this prodigy from a very young age, but somehow quietly there is this guy called Gukesh who's actually the real deal. Uh, how much as if of it has come true in the couple of years since the Chess Olympiad?
I mean, the Chess Olympiad changed a lot for Gukesh. Him playing on the top board, him winning gold on the top board. Just the way he dealt with pressure and everything that we have seen over the last 2 years has only reinstated just what an incredible talent that Gukesh is. Right after the Olympiad, he went and won another gold in the Olympiad a few months ago in Budapest. Before the Olympiad, he won the candidates in an incredibly stacked field that also had Praggnanandhaa, that also had Caruana world number 2 for a long time. And also last year when Gukesh had this downturn, when he was feeling a lot of pressure to win games, when he wasn't winning games, he just kept playing, he just kept flying from airport to airport, he just kept flying from city to city to just get to the candidates. And once he got to the candidates, as they say, he has never looked back since then. Now, I had this conversation with Paddy Upton. Gukesh has hired Paddy Upton just for this World Championship. Paddy Upton made this interesting comparison between Gukesh and Virat. Now, both of them are very, very different personalities. But one thing that Paddy Upton said that kind of made a lot of sense was both Virat and Gukesh, how they deal with pressure is similar in that they bring their best game out. And the last 2 years, Gukesh is, whenever he's felt under pressure, he's just constantly delivered. And that is more than Liren being out of form. This is why a lot of people think that Gukesh will win the title just because of the way he's handled pressure.
Speaking of Liren as well, he is over the last year there have been multiple occasions where he has been through a lot of struggles as well in terms of results as well as off the board issues. But how, as much as it's due credit and valid and all that, how do you actually perceive or take an opponent you're actually going to face, saying that I fear I might actually lose very badly ahead of a world championship event? How much of it could be a bit of a mental battle as such? Is there anything to look at it from that regard?
there are two ways to look at this, and one of the and one question actually was one of the ways was actually like put to Arjun Erigesi during the Chennai Grandmasters, I think 1 week ago. He was asked whether Ding was actually faking this whole thing to put Gukesh off this game. I don't think that Ding is faking anything. A lot of people don't really know this, but sitting in a chair, putting yourself there 6 to 8 hours in a day over 14 matches in an 18-day period can be incredibly taxing. And when you prepare to compound matters, people eventually take about 4 to 6 months to actually prepare for this World Championship match. This is one of the main reasons why Magnus didn't want to do this any longer. So when you add all of this, it can be extremely taxing. So I don't think Ding is faking anything, but at the same time, again, Vishwanathan Anand has maintained this apart from Paddy Upton. Anand has said that Gukesh is super smart, and he will not be buying into this narrative that Ding is this weak opponent. Gukesh, as far as I know, and as far as people close to Gukesh's camp is concerned, Gukesh over the last 6 months, ever since he's one of the candidates, is preparing to face the best version of Ding, and the best version of Ding beat Yan Napomniachtchi last year.
Yeah, and speaking of Anand and Gukesh, this anointed prince becoming king kind of a narrative. Anand was the hero of this generation. At some level, is this going to be the moment where the baton is passed for the next generation to take it forward, or has it already happened?
I would actually say the baton passed one fine morning in August last year at the Chess World Cup, when after Gukesh won one of his games, Gukesh went past Anand in live rating, and 1 month later, Gukesh went past Anand in a FIDE published rating. For people who are not associated, for people who don't really follow chess on a daily basis, that was the first time somebody overtook Anand on a published, first time an Indian had overtaken Anand on a published FIDE list since 1987.
That's Sachin, before Sachin played cricket for India.
Yeah, so I mean, this baton passed last year. If Gukesh does end up winning the title, that will probably just rubber stamp not just Gukesh's rise, but just rubber stamp this almost crazy 2 to 3 years that Indian chess has had.
And could this be the moment that tops it all? And from your point of view, how excited are you to be there to watch it from my very close proximity?
I mean, it is. I mean, at some level, it is always exciting when you see somebody that you have watched up close for 2 years winning the ultimate thing in that sport. At that level, I'm really excited. But I just want to watch a good chess match. Like, there are genuine fears that out of this, I mean, it is going to be a race to 7.5 points across 14 games. So if Gukesh, for example, say wins the first 8 games, Gukesh wins the title with six games to go. I don't think that is going to happen, but a lot of people think that this could be a one-sided contest. I do not want to be a one-sided contest. I want to see the best version of Ding versus the best version of Gukesh, and with the best man winning the championship.
And we will not find that out in the days to come, weeks to come.
It starts on Monday.
We will find that out in the days and weeks to come, and we will have a special Singapore edition where Swaroop will be bringing all the coverage as well on the New Indian Express.
Or I may just blame technical difficulties and not.
Do stay tuned to the TNI videos and the New Indian Express social media platforms. For now, this is Gomesh and Swaroop signing off. Thank you for watching.